about to be crazy in the house when I go in there with all them people up in there, y'all. Lord. I be like, God, I've been being good, God. I've been being good, God. I've already processed what you said, God. When I'm gonna get my own shit, God. I promise. I've just been good. And I'm standing on the fact that whatever this is gonna come in like some kind of miracle blessing. That's how I wanted to come in. You know what I'm saying? So people can say whatever they want to say when you come up in this channel, but I'm just gonna be totally dependent on that. There's something about it that's gonna be so nice. And that's why I say there's probably so many people that's trying not to let, because I realized, I said, why did they, if they knew that I was intelligent, if they knew these things or something when I was little or whatever, why did they waste all that? Why did they, you know what I'm saying? I had to get stuff out the mud and just kind of like toss stuff up in the air. Why did they do that? But then I was thinking of, oh, my hand's so big. But I was just I put up this picture of this Native American lady or this American Indian lady. I'm gonna call her an American Indian. All right. That's how I know they did something. They did something with my scalp or with my hair or something. They could have scalped me when I was little. This could have also been, like I said, from Westworld when they was scalping those people to try to see what if they had that code on their skull or whatever. I think they gave, like, if I did have long hair, because that's what I was thinking. If this thing is something like the click up with like Rudy Huxtable, because I used to look just like Rudy, like a mixture between Rudy and Penny. Penny from Good Times and Rudy when I was little. At some point in time, I remember looking at myself in the mirror and almost looking identical, right? So I was thinking, and both of them had a nice head of hair, but I just always had short hair, like a bald ego. I just used to always have short hair. But I don't really remember that, you know. I think that my mom could have lied about a baby picture being me. I was kind of confused, like, this kind of don't look like me or whatever. But she was like, yeah, that's you. But somebody's telling me that it could be somebody else. It might be, I keep hearing Linda in the portrait or Ida or something. So I don't know. Somebody else, that could have been a picture of someone else, okay? Because I feel like what they were doing was when these children was being birthed or discovered, they were like moving them around, okay? But I promise, I almost guarantee for DNA purposes, fingerprints, everything been like altered or something like this. It's just really weird. But anyways, so I was just thinking about that because I seen that picture of that lady with that really long hair or whatever. There's also people playing with my DNA, going in my file and then making and creating off of my genetics and then purchasing and owning the rights or something, but they're not supposed to be doing that. Like, that's our bread and butter. It's something very foul about it. Like, our nation will, you thought it was COVID, our nation is never going to be the same again. Because nobody at the top, nobody that's plugged in as God energy is plugged in. There's not a real emperor or empress plugged into the system. Whatever they created, this house of cards is falling down. Whatever they created, it's not stable. And I was hearing if anybody cared, if everybody cared. So I know they already manipulated the minds through mass distribution of foods and water and things, especially bottled water. They've already done something to make the nation domicile or dumb them down. So it's kind of like talking to a cult. You know, you shouldn't have to pay money to be in this thing, or, you know, the obvious things about a cult when you can find out somebody's in a cult and you're trying to tell them that, but they're in a cult, so they're not going to see it. You know, it would take something else to get them to snap out of it, right? Nobody got time for that, or you may don't have the knowledge or the resources to waste your time on that. So it's kind of like it gives it a little bit of an appeal of the last man standing. Like, only some of us are actually alive on that level where we can still connect to God, right? Everybody else, it really don't, not that they don't matter, but they don't, just let them be like that, because it's kind of like got these people out of the way while real big people shit is going on. You see what I'm saying? This could be, even like I said, people disregarding a person because of their background. But I was saying, why would they do that? Oh, because guess what? If people would have invested in me because they knew that I was the intelligent one or the one that was going to change the world, then other people couldn't steal that destiny. civil rights movement people that failed in the 70s and 80s, they will not be able to come and pretend like they're doing this whole black, you know, this whole new black Wall Street, whatever they're trying to do. Because I was thinking, whatever this is, okay, you could call it that. But a lot of this I'm picking up, if they're doing a Black Wall Street or something like this, they're entertaining a lot of gay energy. And a lot of these people have people that they really love that's of a different race, but they can't be a part of whatever this is. So they're still mating and breeding with other people. You can see what I'm saying? Something is, I don't know, it just kind of don't make no sense. Okay? It's kind of don't, it's like they're choosing who can have biracial children, or who can have biracial or mixed or other color lovers and stuff like this. Or they're saying they're building something, a black something Wall Street, but you building it off the back of the white black people, or the pure black people, or God's children, that these people trampled into the ground, laid us down, walking all over us, walking over our back. It's almost like a family of like Browns are in the black, say it's a family called Black and a family called Brown. There's Browns that have invaded because of these people thought that they knew what they was doing. They could have let a Brown connect to me 20 something years ago. We got this in a reading as a spouse. I don't know how long it lasted, but at least within 20 years, there was some playing around with something, possibly with somebody named Brown. Whether they took that name later, manipulation is manipulation or whatever. So now you got the black family, but the black family been killed off and sent away. They're using the power of the lineage of this name, or the lineage of Washington, or some powerful name. They're using the construct, or what these people are able to do, how they're able to navigate throughout the world or the nation. And the people that's in that bloodline now are Browns. So they're cursed because they've taken and hanged themselves on a family tree that they don't belong to. So now these people are cursed. And now they're going to, what I'm getting with this black plague energy, or this black whatever goo, or this blackness, like they trying to pretend like they returned the heart of Tafiti, but that never was that Virgos. It never was the Scorpio. It never was these people that they're trying to return it to. You get it? So this could also be, because we could kind of Bilquis somebody, because Bilquis was on her thing. All those men was coming to knock her off her thing, and then she ended up being homeless on the street, and then Tech Boy gave her an offer and then brought her back up, right? But we could also use the Tafiti energy, like a illness over the earth, whatever. Then the heart got returned, and then, Maui got, I think that's his name, got his hook back. Everything got restored. She laid back down and was able to relax. Somebody could be trying to get a person to do that with that love offer that we seen earlier, to get somebody to come and relax. But it's like America can feel, it's like the arteries in my bloodstream. When something ain't right, people trying to hide something, it's like little, I don't know. It's like whatever this is, like, that's going on, there's like, you have to put name to it, put word to it, but I could feel it. I could feel people move. It's like I'm America and I'm laid out, and I could feel whatever's going on my little piece of hair on my arms. Like I could feel it. I could feel where clogged arteries or problems or something. I can't point it out like directly. I feel like because I may be unplugged from some kind of system that's very, very, I was hearing vulnerable. Somebody could be vulnerable right now. But I can feel the things, right? It's something like this, right? Being connected to the soil. I can feel that people are trying to say, you're not from here. You're not from here. Because we have so many people that's not from here. And so it's causing disruption in some. They might be saying I'm the problem with the global warming or no, but it's everything. Like this is the time when it's like that black sheep in a room full of white sheep, and it's just like, oh well, you know what I'm saying? I guess I had to be that. You get what I'm saying? But I was realizing, wait, this was something like this, so that they knew that my energy is energetic. So what do you need to do? Keep this person in the house with children. Even we will clone these children, and we will rotate those children and send them to different families after they get anointed by the love of this person. We will send these children out. We will slowly, in front of her face, like alter these children, keep cloning them or whatever, things like this, and keep her in the house with that one man. And that's the most potent energy, that one man that was next to her. It ain't the one that they took a long time ago, which what they would say. It's not the one that first broke the spell when the Empress, when she kissed him. Let's keep something there, right? And we'll pass around the one that actually got through the gates, the one that she actually loved. Or what, we'll pass that one around to many women, like a vagabond. You know, this will be a ladies' man or something. All girls always talking and screaming this person's name or something, like an Elvis or something, right? And then we'll even maybe make this person famous or world renowned, and this person will be nobody, right? And when this person come talking this stuff, they don't have no HBCU, they don't have no church organization, they don't have nothing backing this person to say, hey, right? It would not be nothing in a hometown arena. It would not be at your hometown church, at your school. This would be somebody that had to move to another place, start some kind of organization, and then be. Cause I was thinking, I was hearing those girls on basketball, like, oh, I started this organization. You know, I've been into it when I first started the show. I was, you know, funding this organization, or I started this foundation. You know, foundation. I'm thinking like foundations, co-foundations. Oh. Somebody didn't want somebody to start a foundation or something like this that would have high bidders or people that would want to invest or connections or something to achieve something. When we talk about these stolen inheritances, and there would have been people that like, that's one of ours. It wouldn't be in the family, because again, that's still your hometown. That's still your home. That's your familial group. So you still wouldn't be, if they all thought, well, she's the one that's been in the dark all this time. We know what's up. We know how this shit works. We will just take it for ourselves and break it up. And all this no one person should have all that power. We're going to see who that energy, this Gemini, no matter how much. I say, so how, cause when I remember seeing that picture of my boyfriend, my dad, when we was living in Rolling Greens with Pam and them, we was living in Rolling Greens with them for Christmas. And my dad was giving that gift over to, there was like a demonstration. I got the Polaroid somewhere mixed up in my stuff downstairs. But he was like looking into the camera, like I'm starting to notice like images and pictures that I've taken of people or people gave to me over the years. And he's like, you know, it's like he was giving this gift over to her and she was happy to take it. And I was thinking, well, that could have been a transactional thing where somebody could have been offering me a sacrifice to that particular family. Like, who would be in control or something, whatever this is. This could also be men that felt like all their life they was overwhelmed by lots of multiple strong witches manipulating their energy or constraining them. And what would happen if a girl come for the first time? And these girls might be bisexual, or these girls may have a thing, or it could just be the energy here. It could just be the fountain of youth. It could be something where if somebody placed it there, that's going to empower those women and disband that person, because they're going to stop at nothing to still be able to rotate around that energy, right? And you would think it's not normal for women to want to breed or do what the slave masters did to us black women, but this is the case. Think about it like this: if some of these people are immortal, or some of these people have weaker lineages, they want to stick with black don't crack. But does it, or have they been siphoning something off of the children of God on this soil, while we have been kind of like overcrowded by other races that have come in as a large part of our population, and working with them to keep, like I said, the true autochthonous ones, the earliest ones, bound or blindfolded or with a lack of knowledge, terms talking over our heads with bills and acts and shit like this that will protect them to be able to do whatever they want to do to us, and we not be able to fight back, right? And then I thought something was going to change with the indigenous movement, but I noticed that a lot of those people was imposters, or they try to push the Moors, or it still was the same old thing they've been doing since the beginning of time. So when Christ was coming, it was not going to be that many left. This is not publicized, whatever this is. Okay? It just could show you that brown people could do the same things that China would do to black people. the white man, the pale man, whoever you're talking about, they're capable of doing the same thing to their own people in order to do something, to get some type of recognition, false, displaced something. Somebody would have not wanted me to have any type of connections, or take the person that was closest to me, which would be the so-called spouse, and then put them in places where they would feel powerful or special, and then say, oh, kick rocks, bitch. I've been hanging out with the big dogs. You don't even know what's going on. We changed your whole identity and your name. Say something else and I'll deport your ass. This is this is the shit that I'm talking about here, okay? But they worry about my language. And your actions is foul. Your works is foul. But you worry about my language, and I was still chosen. My language is like this when God showed you me the first time, second time, third time, fourth time. Still, it's just this is the time. So I was picking up the deck, and I cut the deck on this energy here. Somebody could be going to jail, okay? This could be an older woman, okay? Somebody could have gray hair. And then you have this person right here, the world card energy. I don't know if they're trying to strip the world card out of this energy by putting somebody in jail. Okay, yeah, the world card, Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could be trying to put me in jail because this Ace of Pentacles is coming anyways. It's like I'm supposed to be protected until this come in, but somebody could be trying to put a person in jail, or this is somebody that's going to jail because of what they tried to do to this protected energy, Ace of Pentacles. All right. And then you got whoever this person is that want to reject the situation of who's who or what's what at this particular time. Who is the apple of somebody's eye here at the same time? This could be like a stalker of a father, mother. This could be a family member. It could be a vampire, a forever young version of this family. Right. This family member. This could also be, because I was saying somebody, they was making it like somebody's grandma was using a name, because that's not your grandma. That was somebody else. That was an imposter sitting in your grandma energy. Somebody is actually could be the fucking grandma. Lord. Because I was seeing this dark-skinned girl, a little tiny little dark-skinned girl. You know, she kind of looked like she got my phenotype or something, but she was really dark-skinned. She was intuitive. She was kind of like a more of a gentle spirit or something like this. I could tell how when she was getting mad, it wasn't really that, you know. But I was like, you somewhere, like this is somebody here. Okay. I was like, I've never been that dark skinned, and the facial features is not just like mine, but this is similar. This could be my offspring, something they produced off of me, or maybe this is the real grandma and these people was displaced when I was like a baby. I don't know. Or maybe these are people that they're creating in order to put in that light. But I was thinking the West Side people, when I was going to Webster Middle School, my grandma passed away, I think 1995, when I graduated from 8th grade. 95, 96, whatever this is. But I was thinking the West Side energy, these people could have got that grandma. They was the ones that come in around that grandma when she was in the hospital for kidney failure or whatever it was. That could be why we seen that worry. Because it's trying to take me back to that time when the grandma was in the hospital and she passed away. They could have took this. See, that's not saying they retrieved a body, or they get these people before they pass away and then get the cure for them, because there could be hidden cures out there, and then they bring them into the underworld, or they change their minds, put them in a different degree, a different realm, a different something here. Maybe even to prolong the life around people that need the life force for as long as they can. You know how in the Bible it's like somebody lived for 300 years, da, 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 da. This could also be races or breeds, because I was seeing that some guy was crying on the thing. He was like, I'm the last one of my whole entire lineage, like on both sides of my family. Like there's nobody else in kinship on this earth left but me. Some guy was like crying or whatever. He's like, I just want to know that when I leave here, that something is left here of me. You know, this was a couple of months ago when I seen this, and I was like, damn, that is kind of a little bit sad or whatever. And he was like, I'm sick or something like this, or in case I get sick or something. And then he was like, I just freak out sometimes. I'm like, dang, after I'm gone, that's it for like both sides of the family. My whole legacy, my whole lineage or whatever is gone. But anyway it go, this could be somebody here. These people sitting in these, like, we're the ones that see if people can get into this or if they're gifted. But these people ain't even as gifted. They wouldn't even know what gifted is because they fake gifted. They just was the guardians of something, just to guard something, to make sure that the real empress don't walk up and try to get into the proper place here, there, everywhere. It just, that is what it seemed like to me. Okay, but we got these yellow bricks here. The sun. Somebody could have also been coming for these people that claim to be the sun before and stacked up a whole wall or a whole foundation or something off of this. But whoever this is, they salty about something here. They're trying to reject something here. They could be trying to reject somebody from proper place or something. And it might be because somebody don't want to be a lover with this person or don't want to be with this person. So somebody could be trying to block access to something. This could be like some kind of sexual harassment, cyber sexually. Girl, I don't know what this is, okay? Could be some kind of cyber sexual harassment here. All right? Don't have to be a homeless person or somebody sitting outside of a building, but this could be somebody else as well. That somebody let this person borrow, like, somebody's eye. This could be a winged seer. Somebody could be sharing your space or sharing your mental space or your eye. This could even be this future energy, futuristic eye energy. This could be two of these people. They could work together. See how this person coming in from the sky, from the clouds, offering this cup or some kind of something. This could be purple, could be pink. All right. Look, could be purple, could be pink. Okay. So this person could astral project or something like this to this Queen of Swords behind her back. It's almost like whoever this is getting the purple one. Whoever this is here is getting the purple one, or snitches get stitches, Lilo and Stitch. And then you got the pink person in reverse. This could also be, because you know how they say white people, Caucasian people is pink people. This could be like even a Caucasian person can't come against whoever this Queen of Swords, no matter what color it is. This is like the copper color girl. Yeah, everything is not fine. Somebody ain't dead. But this is giving me, for the first time ever, yeah, everything ain't fine. You motherfuckers try to kill me. You going to jail. It's like, you see what I'm saying? Usually I don't see that here. It's just like, I'm not dead or whatever like this, or, hold on, let me see, something like that. But this is giving me like, nah, everything ain't fine. No, everything ain't fine. I know what y'all was trying to do. You know, you're going to let this person do whatever this is. She look like she telling the case here. Okay? We already know that everything ain't fine, that these people done did whatever this is or something to this person here. You trying to act like you don't see what they did. This is somebody like, they tried to kill me. Here's the proof, or you got the proof right now. Okay? This could be the Reef, the Watchers, Sky people. What he tried to do here. I mean, this could even be the older version of someone. Like, I could be a prominent one right now because I'm the one. It doesn't matter. If they clone me all through my whole life, you go back and forth, this is the one. Okay? So this could be an older version of me or something they created in the image of me to be an older version of me. This person would so-called African American or American Indian, they could have really pretty long hair. It could be all different colors of gray, like tri-colored gray hair. But this could be telling who, say this is like a Horus energy or energy or something like this. Whoever broken up into pieces and they had to go find the pieces. Somebody, the scalp is here. Okay, somebody, I'm getting a brown skinned woman that got gray hair like this. This could also be this mother figure energy or a clone of somebody's mother. I'm getting like Pastor Harry's wife. I don't know. Maybe some of these people are with these men, but they really they know who I am for real. They know what their men been trying to do, but they could be more servitile or servant or serving, or that Christian or Islam aspect of, it just got cold fast. Of honoring the husband. But they not supposed to put nothing before God. And I feel like I don't know. Yeah, they could have did something here. This is like scalping something. Or I'm telling you, somebody took something from somebody's head or something to block communication here. Okay. Also, fine. Somebody's. I'm here. I'm seeing the word fine here, because it could be me asking like, "What happened to my scalp? What happened to my hair?" Somebody's hair is not fine. Somebody got really thick hair. Like, you remember Rudy had that long, pretty ass brown hair. It was so bushy and full. My play sister Sophia, she got that same long, pretty, thick hair. I think Olivia 9419 got that long, pretty, thick hair. Okay, her edges might be a little bit right now, but she might have went against God. I don't know. That could be also representing whatever this is too. Okay. But something about somebody's hair being gray or something like this. But it's really, the hair is not supposed to be fine, because I got really fine, thin hair. Like really thinned out, fine hair. It might be a little bit of curl. Like, I got it slicked back right now. I put stuff in and I slicked it straight. I washed it, slicked it right, straight back, and put like a little wig cap on. Because I'm like, okay, I'm trying to do better with my hair underneath these wigs. Okay, I don't have a hairstylist yet, so, let me just try a little bit on my own. Okay, so after I washed it this time, I combed through it really good where the comb was going right through. I really normally don't have a problem with that unless I let the hair get really matted. Then it can be like kunta kinte. I don't let it get matted. My hair is really actually fine. Okay. So I just made sure I went through it with one of them detangling brushes. I got every kink out, and then I put the cap on. I put some oil and some like curling gel or something in it, and then I just slicked it back. Okay. But as I put my fingers through it, it's like really thin. There's a couple of little pieces where it's really curly, tightly curled in the back. But around the sides and the front and stuff is kind of like just straight. Okay, I took the thing off, the wig cap, and it's still pretty much straight underneath there. Okay, so something could be saying, yeah, something about somebody's hair is not supposed to be fine like this. Okay, it's not supposed to be gray either. Okay, like somebody ages slow. If somebody start getting gray hair at 40, this person don't get gray hair until 80. Somebody is an anomaly here. And this group is so jealous. And these are people like, oh, you're being prideful. They told us if you prideful not to give it to you. Oh. But they just hating. They just hate. They making somebody go harder so that they can claim more claims. Like, see, she's a bitch. See, she don't want to listen to us. See, da-da-da-da. But somebody's already overgrown the escapades that they plan at the gateways. Somebody's already floated up whatever the fuck you doing at the gateways to say that this person cannot get through or whatever this is. So you just in the way only. It's the only problem is your ass is in the way. You gotta go. You understand? It's like somebody has outrun that and everybody in your crew. So why are you still trying to sit and block something for this person getting in? There could also be a secret doorway, a secret passage. Somebody is by a secret facility or something like this where they can knock on the door 3 times and get in, or, they could go to the side of a building and press some code, or, in a house, there's like a statue or something, and you push it a little bit from the back, and then you might be able to go through a secret passage. Like something, there's a secret passage here. Okay? So I don't know if this person was trying to say something to this Queen of Swords. Like, everything not fine. Oh my God, we need you, Simba. It's some shit like this. Okay? That somebody blocked the communication, that they took a marriage off. And this could be so that somebody could be a target now. Now since you're gone, okay? Or again, now since you're getting. Because somebody could be, even if somebody is plus size, they're supposed to be able to receive whatever this is. It may help them with their weight loss journey. It may help them, be more productive, to have, things to do, finances to spend, people to see. It may, or a new adventure to go on. This look kind of like adventurous. Like, she's like, I'm ready to go on this adventure. You see what I'm saying? Also, this look like, when people get surgery done on them and they wear those body con things or whatever. This kind of look like something like that. Like, I don't know. I don't know if y'all get what I'm saying. Okay. Let's see. Um, yeah. Now, again, we have this union here. Now, somebody could be acting like a big shot. This could be a spouse of yours or mine that took power from you a long time ago and held it all this time. This could be significant to me getting married to this person and being thrown down in the pit with watchers or something like this. So they can be in a union with me, but not. Somebody else would live the luxurious life and get to come up with the big house and the nice cars and go to school and college and have kids in the spotlight, and they would be watching me like some animal in the zoo or in a cage or something. Probably do the same thing. As above, so below. Okay? But I feel like this person is not, I keep hearing change the world. This could be somebody that's not special to me no more. That could be over here. I don't even know that I'm connected to this person. But this could be somebody that's not special to me. I don't want to marry this person. Or this could be my man. That could be my wife, actually. This could be a feminine, a male that's a feminine. And this could be my wife going against her husband. You understand? Even though this would be a man with a penis. We don't know if it's working. We don't know if this penis can produce seed. We don't know anything because they could have separated this person from me a long time ago before I could find out that they were using other young men to inseminate me or something like this. For one, to make it seem like I was a whore and I was having babies with all these different people. For two, for finances, for them to be abundant and rich. And for three, to have something when they end this union 20-something years later or 30-something years later after they steal everything from me with my family or portions or somebody in the so-called family that raised me, whether they my real family or they kidnapped me. Okay? So you got it like this. Whoever this might be, yeah, this person ain't special to this person that died and we changed the marriage certificate, or that they don't want to be in a union with this person no more. They don't see this person as the most beautiful girl no more. They got somebody else. But this is not changing nothing about how God feel about this person. That's what I'm getting right there from the east of the garden. This could also be somebody that stole something from me and they having to pay up for it. A presidential position, office, something like this here. And they're like, why you telling all that? Or why you telling us something like this? You're not special to me. Somebody childish. Okay? Yeah. There could also be something here about a child being produced or something being birthed here. A father figure or uncle or something like this could have had a child by their own supposed child or niece, or somebody, a mentor had a child with somebody that they were supposed to teach. Somebody else show here. Somebody could have blonde hair. Somebody could be tan skin and have blonde hair. It could be somebody sick of somebody's shit. Like, hey, I know. I'm about to say Donna. This could be this Donald energy. Somebody being real childish and who they sitting up under. You should have came from up under that bitch. Karma bites. You should have came from up under that bitch when I told you to now. Because I know that Donald Trump is a Lord of hosts. And there's at least 7 people that entertain that vassal. One could be this spouse. One could be this uncle. One could be this presidential old Drake that they compromised a long time ago. One could be, and there's a couple more. So this is something about somebody having this person could be like, motherfucker, I know what you did, or something like this. All right? I know, I seen it in the document, in the paperwork. You know, you did something to the queen, or you set the queen up to get pregnant, or you caused that pregnancy. Or else this person would have still been her same self, looking good. The person would have been able to go to college. You knew that they was call her to come serve over here in the east of the garden and start getting into a program to be mentored. And you got this person pregnant to end that for her. Somebody, these could be women, not activists, women activists, but these could be women that don't like the way something is going here. Okay? All right? So somebody could be trying to balance something out. Because I feel like somebody wants somebody around. They like you. They did stuff to you in the past. But if they could bypass these men or these shifty people, this person will do anything to move that person out the way. Somebody got a crush on somebody. And they don't like the way you talking to them. And they want to show you. You see, this is why I wouldn't know how to be no man. Because I don't like to play with girls' feelings. I don't like to play with no dude feelings. I don't like to play with people's feelings. I don't want nobody doing shit to me doing shit for me unless they feel like it's right, or God showed you this or something like, and you doing it out of. I don't want to be indebted to no fucking body. I'll just stay in the pit and find out a crafty way one time to get the fuck out because I know I'm still me. I'm saying? So this could be somebody that's trying to manipulate something, okay, to, well, we talk about this and they say, why'd you say something? Because it's supposed to be a secret. It's going to happen anyway. And if God moved one of these people out the way, Lord, it was supposed to happen. So I'm not, ain't no person on this earth about to make me think, well, I did that, saved your life. No, God working with me. I don't know what you talking about. You could do your job, or you could be God-like, or you don't have to be. It's going to get done in the end any motherfucking way. So if you saying I'm prideful in what my God could do, then hey, go ahead and say it. But this is just how I see it, okay? So somebody could be, excuse me, these could be girls that because of their relationships with these organizations or these men or these people or parents or whatever this is or whatever, they were given a real amount of power. They not going to show this power until they really need to or really want to. But somebody let these people in thinking that, oh, I got power over these people. Could you imagine somebody like, oh, this stupid crowd, I'm smarter than these, I've been using them and da-da-da-da. And then the person walk out the room and like 100 of these people are standing outside the door like, excuse me, this is how you think about us? Something like this could have happened here. Somebody let their mask fall off. Somebody could have let their mask fall off. Okay? This is like somebody like, oh, I got these particular type of women or something like this. They wrapped around my finger. They'll do anything. And then like, oh, I can't stand them. They make my stomach hurt or something like this. But I'm the one in charge. Like somebody doing something like that. Somebody doing something like that. Now, it could be temperance. Somebody could be balancing something out. And somebody, the real person, like say it was like the 80s or the 90s and a Caucasian kid did something and they got off the hook for it. And then a brown person had to go to jail. If this is something like this, somebody could be changing something to put the right person in jail. Just could be what's going on. That's just what I feel. There could be some new with that page of spores and there could be some new developments in the case or something like this, okay? Which is gonna show that. So now these days we don't have to say in the 90s it was really highly powered. These groups was working together. What was I watching? American Horror Story with the witches, the bitch witch or whatever it is, and they were like, no, we know you. The little black ones though, you send them packing or you make sure they stay stuck or something, and you don't let them. He was like, you don't let them excel. It's you let them excel except for the little black ones or whatever. You keep them back. It was like a gay black dude. He was like, you keep them back or something. And she's like, what? Like So somebody might have to, like somebody's like, we don't ask for much. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. This is one. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have, but somebody knows when they're looking at you or me, it's a wrap because this is the real fucking deal. So you see what I'm saying? Whether they're equipped or not. So somebody's like, you're gonna have to give up one of your little white girls. If you wanna, if we saying we trying to fool the public that it's this way or this is all black or all white, but we all in the background working this mechanism to manipulate the situation. Y'all know how motherfuckers do. But somebody's like, you're gonna have to give, and so you know how God gonna do. This ain't gossip, this is the truth. Okay? You're gonna have to give up one of them little white girls to peace because these black girls is getting heated, or this is, we said it's time for a change. We gotta, y'all doing y'all thing over here, we doing our thing over here, but in the middle, something gotta be done. Something gotta be done right. Okay? So these could have been greedy people trying to get a little start back in the day, and they was okay with one of their cousins getting sacrificed. Like, yeah, we're going to let these Caucasian people think that they running something, but in the future, you got to get something. What I just heard, karma is a patient. Yeah, is a patient bitch or something like this, okay? So somebody could be springing something up on a person or a group as to, like, We all knew back then that this little girl could have been the one. And we just let that one brown girl, because none of us liked her or because we didn't need this person getting into alignment, we let this person go down for that. So there could be somebody else that's going to be going down for something. Yeah, with this 10 of Wands here. Somebody else, the mother could also be burdened here. Okay, this could be this mother energy. Shit, this could be this Gabriel and Elisa energy. I don't know. Maybe they use these people in their looks to get to a certain level. And now since they got there, they don't need these people no more. But it's like somebody about to go to jail. So maybe the mother might end up going to jail. Because this could be this Afro Zen or Zen within energy. One of them might end up going to jail for something that somebody else did here. Okay? Or this could be somebody's brown. Yeah, this could be somebody's grandma, uncle, or something here. Damn. This could be somebody's grandma. Or somebody that was playing the part of somebody's grandma. Because this don't even look like, this look like a weird person here. This look backwards and everything. So, oh my goodness. I'm going to have to go in the house, y'all. Oh, wait. What did he just do to my battery? What the hell? Oh, he done did